Now, I already know some people gonna come for me, but I'm just telling y'all the truth. Um, when I quit eating sugar, y'all, and I quit, this is no lie, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. Everything started to fall apart for me. Hey, we're gonna get on this video and have a talk. It's a little cold out here. I don't want to get sick at my age. That would be bad. Um, my life started to fall apart, y'all. It basically went down the drain, and I've been trying to recover it for the past 5 months, and I'm seeing results, massive results now. But I'm warning all of y'all, get off the no eating sugar trend. Get off of it right away if you want it. Get off of the low carb eating trend. You're ruining your life. It's impossible to live your best life with the energy levels. It's impossible. You couldn't possibly burn enough calories without getting depression. You know, you can't burn enough calories to be in your best shape for your body type, or your goals. You can't even edit your work like you want to. If you're someone that does all the editing and finalizing of your work, you won't even have the energy. You won't even have the energy. If you're someone that likes to travel and live out life outdoors, you won't have no energy. You'll be getting, let me tell you, the no sugar diet is costing you more money. It's costing you more money in food. It's costing you more money in your lifestyle because you don't have the energy. So you put gas in your car, you drive everywhere. You get Ubers, you get cabs. You pay people to ride you places because you don't have the energy. This food, the regular food, even when it's organic, is not giving you nowhere near the amount of energy that you need to go through your life, go through your day without a bunch of energy up and down cycles. It's not working anymore. The food, it's not working. I don't know if the seeds are not like they used to be or if they clones or fake, but the bottom line is that you need sugar, okay? Sugar improves your mood. You're less crabby, you're less cranky, and you get into your power. When I stopped eating sugar, I stopped dealing with my problems, y'all. A lot of people say, oh, I was getting downloads. Look, you get downloads even when you eat sugar. You get downloads when you wake up in the morning before you have sugar. You get downloads before you go to bed. So all this, I'm scared that I'll be in lower vibration than everybody else if I eat sugar. It's a bunch of BS. I could barely finish my sentences when I was on the sugar-free diet. I was talking backwards, stumbling over my words, stumbling over my feet, late getting things done around my home, just late getting my workout in, procrastinating on getting a workout. Y'all, get off that sugar-free diet trend. Run like hell, y'all. I remember it used to be hard for me to just walk 3 blocks when I was on the sugar-free diet. Even when I wasn't even at my heaviest, it was like, wow, this is a long walk. Now this walk is nothing. It's like nothing. I literally ran half the way back home and still was able to get an intense workout in because I did not keep my body sugar free. I ate my cranberries. I ate my sugary oatmeal. I drank my sugar and my ginger ale. I had honey and sugar in my tea. I had bananas, things that are sweet to give me energy. Y'all, look, nothing gets achieved really if you don't take it seriously about your energy levels. You have to be very mindful of that. I learned the hard way, and I'm telling y'all, I just can't believe how far I've come in just 5 months saying I'm going to start adding sugar more into my diet. Then over the last month, I added sugar more into my diet, and I lost 20 pounds without even trying. I wasn't even weighing myself. I wasn't even like, oh, did I lose the weight? No, I just realized that my clothes were getting bigger, my belly was getting flatter faster, and I'm looking leaner. Even some of my cellulite started to go away. Some of the lumps in my body started to go away. Body firming up, legs firming up. My legs wouldn't even firm up because when I was sugar free, I couldn't walk no heels. I could barely walk any heels. I was too tired. So so the lumps that came in my legs from the medication I was on, they wouldn't go down because I wasn't putting any tension really on my legs because I didn't have no energy to do that. So get off this trend with sugar free. You're still going to be creative. You're still going to be just as gifted. Something I found out, and there's a time for everything. There's a time to not to be lower in sugar in your day. There's a time for that. And there's a time to have higher sugar. Some of y'all are trying to have low sugar in your body when it's the time to have high sugar. You're like, oh, I want to go shopping. I want to play with the kids. I want to clean. I want to work out. I want to travel, but I want to do this all on low sugar. I'm telling you, you're going to lose friends. People are not going to want to kick it with you. You're going to be the one in the group not getting the work done. You're going to be called lazy. Take it from somebody that knows. Okay, people are going to say that you're an energy leech, that you're using them for their energy. Because they see that you're always doing 20% and they doing 89%. And I'm telling you, you won't get a bad reputation as somebody to just sit around on their butts, lazy, and do the bare minimum. No one wants to deal with someone doing the bare minimum now. No one's putting up with that type of behavior. So you can have all the skills and resources all you want, but if you ain't making the energy match, the energy strength match, then you're gonna get left behind at this point. Okay? Nobody wants to hang out with people that look like they don't care about themselves as far as their weight, their skin, and their hair. You know, teeth start to go as you age. Teeth is expensive. Everybody know you got workshop teeth when you get over 35. It's a workshop situation, especially with genetics. But there's no excuse for you to sit around obese for months and months and months when you can literally just increase your sugar and increase your carbs. Just increase it. You won't even care about Debbie snack cakes and cookies and all that other stuff. You'll be like, I ain't in the mood for that. Because your body will say, I got energy, so what do I need a Debbie snack cake for? I'm serious, y'all. You don't need to eat tons of fruit. If there's sugar in it, you're okay. You're going to want to use the sugar up anyway. When you eat a high sugar diet, you're not going to want to sit around. You're not going to want to sit around anyway, so you're not wasting the sugar anyway in your body. People think that if they eat high sugar, they're doomed. There's no way. If you want to live your life off the internet, you want to take your life, your lazy life, and throw it away. There's no way you're going to waste the sugar. There's no way. You know, a lot of people say, well, I know skinny people who don't eat sugar. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're not doing it around you. They're eating sugar. They're popping sugar in. They even got seeds or little protein packs on them. You don't even know they got on them. They got little oatmeal protein, brown sugar bars in their backpacks. Everybody think that Snoop is skinny and living his best life only because he's meant to be skinny. That don't even make no sense. He's meant to be skinny, so it come natural. No, it doesn't. That's not because he's meant to be skinny. It's because if you see Snoop likes to drink sweet stuff. He has a sweet tooth. He drinks sweet, fruity drinks. You can see in some of the commercials, even when you see him chilling, he has something sweet he's drinking. And then when it's time for him to chill, he smokes, you know what? But he's running on sweet stuff. He's running on it, and he has been doing it for years. He's eating the minimum amount of protein. He has to be as lean as he is. And it's better to be lean than thick. I got on that trend. Oh, I'm going to get thick. I want to be thicky thick. Like Queen Latifah thick and sugar free. Yeah, okay. Let me tell you, it's real easy to get thick. It's real easy to get thick when you're sugar free. Let me tell you something about this street. These people always coming down this alleyway because they're always trying to avoid the police officers. It's like, why don't you get a clean driving record? They know this is not a main road. Kids play in this street, kids play in these alleyways, and these people keep on coming down here and know they don't live over here, all because they're trying to avoid the cops. Like, this is, I can't wait to move out this neighborhood, y'all. I just cannot wait. I would have been moved out of here if I wasn't guarding my daughter's generational home for her till she's ready to decide what she's going to do with the land and the property. Because I cannot take these people running from the law all the time around here. Like, drive the main road or do something about your driver's license. I have a driver's license. My stuff is clean. I don't have a problem with driving past the police. All this, let's do the side road stuff. This stuff is out of hand. I can't cross the street. I can't nothing. It's like all day I'm like, when the main road is right there. And then they look at you. They look at you like you the problem. No, you just turned off the main road to go around so you can avoid the police if they're sitting there. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And I ain't trying to be smart, but it's always people of color doing that around here. Like, everybody's not after us. Everybody don't have us on their hit list all day. We have got to get out of this paranoid energy as people of color. Oh, I need to, if there's ever police here, I need to go up somebody's driveway and park and hide and stuff. Y'all, it's getting toxic. All the paranoia, it's toxic. This is why I don't hardly see any people of color out here. They don't walk out here because they're scared. The white folks is going to get me. Y'all, I just can't wait to move. I just cannot wait to move. That's one of the reasons why there is an obesity epidemic in the community of color. We won't eat sugar, but we'll go to takeout. We'll get a lot of takeout and we'll sit in the crib, all paranoid, all scared, and then act like we're not when we go to a gas station. We want to put on the mean face when we go to gas station to get gas, knowing darn well we're cowards. We're sitting in the house all day long. All day long. This whole world against me mindset. That's why I can't have no friends. My energy, I can't hang out with other people of color because my energy is too high. They always in low vibrational, complaining, just want to sit and smoke, and sit around. I don't got time for that. I was getting in that energy, and that's how I almost ruined my life. I had to cut off a bunch of people over the last 5 months because that's all they wanted to do was sit around, get drunk, eat junk, and get heavy. And don't want to get their energy up. Looking at me, because I don't want a Debbie Snot cake. You think you're too good. No, I don't think I'm too good. That's going to bring my energy down. That's the devil's food. I don't think I'm too good. Y'all, this is real talk. These people around here are giving me dirty looks, and I'd be like, why are you giving me dirty looks? Your energy's too low all the time to give me dirty looks. I don't care what your car you're driving, what crib you live in. All you do is sit on your porch and be fat and look like you depressed. So don't even talk about me. Serious. I ain't been to one person's colors of how I know plenty of people of color, and they ain't never offered me no cranberries or a banana. We'll talk. I ain't never been to a person of color's house and they say, would you like a banana? Would you like some cranberry juice on ice? I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that, y'all. How many of y'all have had that happen to y'all? Not too many. Have y'all went to somebody's person of color's house and they say, would you like a bag of pumpkin seeds? No, we don't do that. We want to just slam big fat plates of high fat food down our mouth and say, I don't eat sugar. But you're literally eating cake and cookies. You're eating sugar fat. Oh, I'm done. That's why I shop at Dime produce store. I, I try to I try to avoid any other store because when I go in Dime produce store, everybody in there look like they all about getting their energy up and staying fit. So that keeps me on my game. I don't like to shop at Walmart because people like they look at you. That's not my problem. I be going up in Walmart and some of the young girls be giving me dirty looks. I be like, just because I got gray in my hair, don't mean I'm supposed to come up in Walmart 300 pounds, 300-pound profile of the modern woman of color. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm sorry that I don't meet the profile. I'm not even a baby boomer. I just got a lot of gray. I'm not a baby boomer. Man, it be messing me. It be like I be feeling like energy gaslighting when I go in Walmart, like trying to treat me, trying to treat me, like just energy in their mood, crabby, like I'm average, and I'm looking at this person, I'm like, you treat me like you treat me like you're like I'm average, and you're sitting up there obese, like you're sitting up there not caring about your weight. And I'm not hating because I've been on the other end. I've been over 200 pounds. I've been 190 pounds before. I've been there of all belly. So it's like, don't give me dirty looks and don't look at me like I'm average when it looks like you don't care what you eat every night before you go to bed. Real talk, man. I have this dude that I was doing literature with, right? He started shading me and giving me dirty looks, but yet he was walking by looking like he was 9 months pregnant. And I'm like, dude, you could take some tips from me on how to bust some of that belly fat down instead of giving me dirty looks. Who know what it was? It was another person of color. Another. We literally think, we literally put, we care more about our aesthetics and our clothing and our material things than we care about the size of our belly. And that is scary. Like I tell you, I used to be in the fitness and sports. I was a track runner, all that. I refuse to ever have an enormous belly again. I'm going to tell y'all no lie, I will wear the same damn clothes every day. I'm living poor right now, y'all, so that I can have the body of my dreams. I don't have to live poor, but I'm eating poor. I'm eating like homeless people because I would rather save my body than buy expensive clothing. Okay? Let me tell you, you don't even need a lot of fish. You don't. That's another thing. No, you don't. 3 cans of tuna, there it is. There it is, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. Telling y'all the truth. If you think Snoop is eating more than 3 cans of tuna, he's not. He's not, y'all. He's not. He's not. 3 cans of tuna and 3 eggs, there it is. There's your protein. There's your protein. The body don't need that much protein. We've all been tricked. It's all a lie. If you're eating enough sugar in your diet, there's no way you need 150 grams of protein unless you are someone that does long distance running, marathon, bicycling for a long time. You're trying to train to be a bodybuilder. That's totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. We are doing too much. We say we don't have no money, but we're overdoing it. Sugar can get you through your day without having to slam down a whole bunch of different foods and extra meat. Meat is expensive. Meat is expensive. So if you can get the minimum amount of protein in, 90 grams of protein, then that's what you do. And if you're busy living your life, why do you care if you eat a lot of protein? Like 150 grams of protein. Who needs that? Who needs that? If you're still staying, and then you can only stay but so firm, so much so firm without supplements when you're premenopausal and when your testosterone, when your hormones is changing because you're getting older. So all this, I'm trying to be a bodybuilder. Why don't you just focus on saving your life? Why don't you just focus on being able to look down and see your feet? Like that's real talk. Like I can look down. See? I don't gotta go like this. I don't gotta go like this. I can look down and see it. We think a lot of us think we're entitled to financial success and all of that, yet we waste energy. We get the burst, we get the energy, and what do? We argue, we cry, we complain, we sit there and say boo hoo. Get up and get the walking, like straight up. Let me tell you, if you don't know how to get those steps in, do a YouTube channel. YouTube can save your life. And this is where I wish somebody would say this. You don't know what to do, you bored, you out of freeze, you frozen in time, and you know you got belly fat to bust, do a YouTube channel. Put that camera on your little thingy and talk about what's on your mind. You ain't got to have nothing good to talk about. Just talk about whatever will come out your damn mouth while you're walking after you've had your sugar. You've had your cranberries, you've had your sugary tea, you've had your sugary oatmeal, you've had your lemons, because lemons get vitamin C, tremendous amount of vitamin C. You've had your lemons, you had with a splash of OJ in it or whatever, and now you on YouTube. Stop sitting there in the silence in the dark and start finding a way to an excuse to move. Give yourself reasons to move. Make a move list. I need to move around lunchtime. I can't sit here and be all depressed and stuff, sad over this food. Let me tell you what I love to do during lunchtime. I love to get me. Let me tell y'all. Y'all think I don't eat snacks? I eat ice cream every day. I eat ice cream every single day, at least 5 days a week. Now people say, how am I going down pant sizes like this eating ice cream? Because I don't mix my food. There's ice cream time and there's meal eating time, okay? So when I have ice cream, it's normally as dessert. And it's usually when I'm going to get some rest. I'm about to chill, okay? I'm about to take a little nap. I'm about to chill. Ice cream is not something you say I'm gonna get ice cream and then I'm gonna go ahead and go hard. That's not that kind of food, okay? So if you still want to eat ice cream, because I ruined my life by not eating ice cream. Okay, let me tell you, if you withhold your little pleasures, you'll literally you'll be moody, crabby, nobody will like you. Your mood will stink. It will stink. And then your life falls apart. So I had to start eating ice cream again. Okay? In my chart, there's enough water in my chart where I need my ice cream. Okay? I need cream. So, especially being premenopausal. When you're premenopausal, your happy hormones and your serotonin is not that stable. So I like to play with my cats while I'm eating ice cream. It gives me serotonin. It boosts my happy hormone. Because when you don't need love, people say you're old and over the hill and that you need to lay down and die now. All you need to do is give. People treat us empresses like we don't need love and we don't need affection. So our hormones be jacked the hell up and it makes us overeat, half our food, depressed, and we get fat. So if you are an empress and you're having trouble losing weight, one of the things you need to do is get you a cat. I know you may say, I don't do cats, I do dogs. Cats give serotonin. and they help you. They tell you when your serotonin levels are low or struggling. That's why they come give you affection. That's why they'll come rub on you. Okay, they let you. They can tell when your body's going through a very major hormone change that's affecting your moods. So cats are they motivate you to get moving, to get living, to celebrate yourself, to love yourself more. That's the energy that they give you. That's what the one of the reasons why they're here. That's why I'm doing this, because I am a sun sign. I'm supposed to be motivating y'all and telling y'all sometimes the cold hard truth because of the other parts of my chart. If you are over 35, okay, some people be in pre-menopause and you are a female, start, get you a little kitten, one little kitten. That's it. That's it. You don't need to get a bunch of cats, but you should get them in pairs. Okay? My daughter, when she started getting very depressed and feeling like she wasn't loved, her serotonin was messing up. And she felt like she didn't have no one to care for her, her friends and all that. She went and got her two cats. And I told her, play with your cats, and that will help you as a woman. Women need cats. The empresses of Egypt had cats. They had big cats sitting right next to them, right next to them. If you look in the movie Aladdin, Jasmine has a cat. Jasmine has a cat. So if you're having trouble losing weight and you're an older woman, your serotonin levels, your cortisol levels are trash. Older women, our cortisol levels be jacked up because we work so hard as one of the leaders of the family. We are the mother of mothers. So we be like, dang, I'm stressed like a mug. And if you're stressed, the sugar will help you. Let me tell you, sugar helps to boost your spirits when you're stressed out. So if you are a woman over 35, you should be driving around with cranberries and berries, a little bag of berries and cranberries and dark grapes, the darkest grapes you can find. That should be in your car. And when you feel like the world is doing you like dirt and you ready to go get a Debbie snack cake, okay, you eat your berries and your cranberries. Or you could get you, they're called gummy pineapple slices. You can get the sugary kind. I'm going to show y'all the kind that I eat. It's a pineapple, strawberry, sugary gummy slice. And you can buy them at Big Lots. If you're in America, there's a store called Big Lots. You can buy them. I have a bag of them in the car. And when I go out here and people are treating me like, oh, you're old and washed up, and that messes with my serotonin real bad. My serotonin is too sensitive at this age. And my happy hormones, I pop a pineapple slice in my mouth and can't nobody tell me nothing. Okay? Somebody saying sure cans for breakfast if running late to work. If running late to work, I'm gonna tell you this I'm infamous for running late. Thank you very much for the donation, Miss Ami. Thank you very much. Good to see you. What I do is I have a running late baggie. Okay, they're oatmeal bars that have strawberries or apples in their whole grain, gluten free, vegan. Okay, and I have those, and then I have boiled eggs in there. I will have cheese, sometimes packaged cheese, but real cheese. I will have some seeds. I will have cranberries and dates in there. This is all about energy, y'all. Okay, no energy, no real life. Especially if you're an empress, because the emperor don't want no low energy woman. If you're trying to get an emperor, you're never going to get an emperor low energy. Because the emperor likes you to be able to perform to the max in the bedroom. One of his purposes in the bedroom is to push you to your limits. How can you do that if your energy is trashed as a woman? And I speak to women because it's not really my place to be getting up in a man's face up on this channel like that. So when I get on here and I talk a lot to women. If I turn the subject and say empresses or queens, it's because I'm staying in my lane. There's a community for men. But if men, y'all want to learn so y'all can help y'all women, okay, you can learn from me. Okay. We're going to get into another thing, sexual energy. Sexual energy is the most precious energy. If you don't try to keep your sexual energy for a while to get maximum benefits when you release it to a high vibrational emperor, ladies, then you're running on empty. You're running on empty, and you're not going to be as motivated and productive. It you So when you give sexual energy, you have to make sure that you're definitely giving it to an emperor. Otherwise, you save that energy for serving in the community. You say, well, until I get me an emperor that's going to push me to my limits, that's going to get me in shape in this bedroom and bless me, that's not going to come empty handed. Because there's another thing I found out: emperors should never come empty handed to an empress. Never. That messes up serotonin levels, happy hormone, cortisol jacked up on us. So if you're a man watching this and you want your empress to be in high energy and excited to put your energy to work in the bedroom, stop coming empty-handed to the empress. It doesn't matter what it is. You can give her a little chocolate bar. If you want to have sex with her, you got to pay the toll. You got to pay the bill. Why? Because her energy is extremely abundant. She's not giving it to nobody else. She's been saving and harvesting it. She's been keeping it growing and strong. So don't come empty handed. If you're a woman, stop letting men come empty handed. It's a waste of your energy if you're an empress. It's a waste of your energy. You'll notice that when you go to be productive after that, you can't understand because you didn't get the spiritual energy side of it. Because you slept with an emperor who did not he had nothing to offer but his dangling. Okay? All right. Sexual energy is never supposed to be wasted. If you feel like you need to have sex, it's either because you need an emperor, or you need to serve. One or the other. And it's urgent too. Somebody needs you. There's an emperor out there that's needing you, high vibration, or there's a bunch of hungry people out here. So when you like energy, oh, I got the energy up. Say I gotta serve. You don't get energy up just for yourself. You get your little workout in for 30 minutes, and then you give the rest of the 30 minutes to the community or to the emperor. And then you get more energy. You fill yourself up again, and you do it again, and you do it again. And you say, well, I got to make sure I have an energy high cycle going on because I don't know when my emperor is going to come towards me. I don't know. And some of y'all women be sitting up there low energy all day and then saying, I told the emperor no. You told the emperor no. That your energy was too low. He's not going to stand for that for so long. He's going to get himself a mistress. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. Whether the mistress of his fantasies and illusions in his mind or a mistress out in these streets. And I'm telling y'all the truth about this because I've been there. That's what I mean by almost ruined my life. My low energy making me sick was creating problems in my home, y'all. Like your own children will pick another parent. Like this is real talk. You don't have the energy to take care of them. They need somebody to take care of them. You're gonna find out that your neighbor is playing co-mommy. She the backup mom. The whole time she got the energy to look after your child the way you can because you don't got no energy. This is how important it is to keep your energy up. Because if the empress ain't happy, nobody's happy. Nobody is happy in the house. Nobody's happy. The Jewish community understands that. Malcolm X had tried to teach the community of color that, but we want to be hard-headed. So if you're a woman in the house, you get your energy up because you're not going to be able to feed everybody. How can you nurture, take care of people, heal people, and you got low energy? You got low energy. That's not going to work. Eventually, you're going to be replaced. You're going to be replaced. So when people say, well, this woman took my man, okay, maybe she was had more energy than you. Maybe she was able to keep the kindling going with him like you can. You might have looked good. You might have looked good. You look close, but the emperor's like, okay, but what about your energy though? Okay, I'm just keeping it real. The emperor, like the energy has the last say. That's how he feel about it. So if you wanna protect your marriage, you wanna protect your relationship with your kids, you have to be on the energy diet as the empress. That is her diet. When you see the diet, when you look at the diet of the old empresses, you notice it's a lot of berries and fruit and sardines and small game fish and low fat food because she wanders. She's a walker. She's wandering around. She's in her chariot traveling. She's traveling all over the place. She's talking to the sick, the homeless. She has to move. You need energy for that. So if you're an empress and you are having delays with purging, because you should be purging right now. You should. You're running out of time. You're gonna be like this when you go to purge in a couple days. You're gonna be like, I can't really purge. You should be going through your clothes, trying to find your best stuff to wear for the fall and winter. You should be trying to level up. You should be trying to level up your body right now as well. Okay? And if you can't do it, you need to get people, you need to get in touch with people who, and that they can tell you this if they're in the charts. I have a very good placement for motivation of fitness, for motivation of getting the body moving, of taking action. I have a really good placement in my chart for that. If you're struggling with that, then you pick people, empresses on YouTube that can put the fire under your heels to get you going, like I'm doing right now. How you doing? Like I'm doing right now. So what I'm saying is that you have to be one of the leaders of your family if you are a woman. Stock up on your OJ. It always amazes me when I go to people's ice boxes like there's no OJ in there. I be like, woo! I don't know if we can be friends. You ain't got no OJ in there. Your sun energy is struggling. You know, I'll never forget. Um, a caregiver came to my home one day, and she said, "Can I get something on your refrigerator?" She said, "Oh, you got all this juice." She's like, "Wow!" She was excited. I said, "That's sad. That's sad that she's not used to going in people's icebox and seeing a couple of cartons of juice. She's used to people in there going in there, and all they got is vitamin D milk. That's just crazy, y'all. Like, whew. Hi everybody. Oh, thank you very much, y'all. I've been busting myself down to y'all. Guess y'all ain't gonna be able to see me in a while, cause I told y'all round 3 on my dental work. Round 3. I don't know if y'all know, but I got 9 hours of dental work done in the last year and a half, all during COVID. Y'all know I'm a beast. Y'all know I'm not playing. If you'll go to the dentist and get 9 hours of dental work during COVID, you know you try to get your teeth fixed. So my daughter's taking me done, y'all. I don't have good teeth genetics. My teeth break, they crack. It's not my diet. It's happening to everybody in my family. My daughter is 20 years old and already got to get tooth replacement, even though she go to the dentist regularly. It's just genetic. So some of y'all got to realize that some of y'all genetics is against y'all. So y'all got to go a little harder than everybody else. You know, I'm lucky to have very strong hair. Not everybody has good genetic hair. So I do give gratitude for that. You can't have it all, y'all. You can't have it all. But at least you could do better in the areas that you're struggling in. I could do better with my teeth. I could do better with my arms. I struggle with arm strength. So I try to lift weights. I try to do push ups. I was blessed with strong, but you can't do nothing without energy. I can't walk 3 blocks to the bus stop and sit through a 3 hour surgery drained of energy. Drained of energy. I can't do it. I can't sit here and twist up my hair for 2 hours a week drained of energy. Do you know how that affects your mental health? It feels like you literally got beat up. Like when you try to push through low energy, trying to take care of yourself low energy, you feel like somebody kicked your butt when you done. You start having this negative mindset about the world and you're like, why am I thinking this about the world? You don't think that way when you're high energy. You will be like, I am defeatable. I know I'm gonna get it done today. Even if you don't know how, even if you don't know when, you know you have the energy, so you're ready. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't, you can always get talent and skill, but the very first thing is an energy plan. This is what's happening in America. We don't have energy plans. We don't. Like when I meet people in the UK or this one dude from Sweden, he was like really strict on his energy. I know a guy that's literally in his 60s. He's super lean and ripped, and he eats the same foods every day, and it's like all high energy. He goes for a run. I remember I was like not joining the group. I was all lazy. Like I said, I wasn't eating no sugar. I was like, oh, I don't eat my sugar and juice. I'm fasting. Man, they was leaving me in the dust. My two friends was getting on their bicycle. My other friend was going for a long run. My other friend who was gay, and I say gay because when I say he, people gonna say what's that? He was gay, and he would vogue and dance. He was real high energy. He would do feminine dances, but he was leaving me in the dust when we was competing with feminine dances. And I noticed that they stopped calling me, y'all. They stopped asking me to hang out. Like I noticed that they were like, "Oh, we went to the club. Sorry you couldn't be there." Like the whole crew was like not even asking me to go to karaoke anymore. Like they basically ghosted me because I kept saying, "Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I don't got no energy." They got tired of hearing that. I'm not mad at them, but I was dead weight. Like Cole Robinson say, I was a boat anchor. And nobody wants a boat anchor friend. You can say, well, they're not having compassion. At some point, you run out of that. You don't want a boat anchor friend. And that's just real talk. You see, you go on vacation with me in this energy. You want to have a good time. I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's go walk the beach. Yeah, let's go to the nightclub. Yeah, you're gonna be like, you had the vacation of your life. The best vacation I ever been on was when I was about the weight I am now. I was about maybe 20 pounds smaller. I was maybe about 150 pounds, and I was in Florida. I was in Florida, and it was me and my friends. It was an all girls thing, and I never forget. Everybody who was overweight and low energy was going to bed early. I was still up, energized. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to a nightclub. I'm going to a night beach party. They were in bed. I'm like, see, they don't got no energy. I was like, what? And when we would go out to eat, they was all eating big juicy fat burgers, and I was eating a fish sandwich. I will never forget that when we were picking from the menu, they were all eating fat burgers, and I ate salmon and broccoli. I think I ate one burger one time that week, and the rest of my food I cooked in the kitchen in the beach house. I got so tired of them wanting me to go places to eat fatty takeout that I literally walked about 3-4 blocks to a grocery store in Florida on the beachfront. Walked all the way back with all the bags, y'all, all the bags, in a place I'd never been before. Okay, where I could have got robbed or whatever. It was not safe, y'all. I mean, so I walked this beachfront with all these groceries all the way and said, I'm cooking up some healthy food in here. I'm not going out for fast food takeout with y'all every day. And that was the last time I wore a two-piece bathing suit, a two-piece. And I said, I looked at the pictures the other day. I said, I'll be damned if I die and never wear one again. I don't care how old I get. I'm going to get me in a two-piece. I always wore a two-piece in my 20s. I always wore a two-piece in my 30s. We're going to wear a two-piece again. That's what I said to myself in the mirror. One of the reasons why you won't get your energy up is because you don't have something to motivate you to do it. Get you an old picture of yourself. Say, what did I do then? How did I get that? How did I get like that? What was I doing? What was I not doing? Who was my friends? What was I buying? What was I eating? All you got to do is just do the same thing like I'm doing. And what I found out is because I went low carbs and sugar free. I was, I don't know why. It's like, this is why y'all ain't trying to be smart, y'all. But everybody on these platforms, no, y'all. Every diet's not for you. Some of y'all want to be like high fat. But look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Sometimes y'all got genetic problems going on inside of y'all that you don't know, that these x-rays are not picking up. So when you try to do certain diets, it's creating that problem and making it worse. And so you're like, I'm sick, I don't know why. I'm eating healthy, but the diet you're on is not healthy for what's going on inside your body. I can never eat a high fat diet again. I recently found out there's something going on in my body genetically that will get worse, that did get worse because I was eating high fat. Because I was jacking up my cortisol levels, which was pushing stress in my body out, which was then pushing the blood supply more to what's going on in my body, which is dangerous. So what ended up happening is I started having blood vessel problems, and something was happening inside of me that, put it like this, y'all. If I wouldn't have found out what I found out 2 weeks ago, and I would have waited another year, I probably would have been on organ transplant or something. Because there was pressure on some of my organs and my body structure on the bottom. That's what they told me in the x-rays in the ER a couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago. So I realized I had to lose weight. And I did research, and I saw high fat diet, high cortisol levels. So I said, how do I get rid of my cortisol so that I don't get pressure on my lower, my organs? I found Dorian Ryder's channel, and he said sugar, start eating your carbs, carb load, and eat your sugars. And he gave a whole video on cortisol. Y'all, why did I start eating higher carbs and sugar, and I lowered my fat till like I only let myself have more fat in my ice cream when I'm going to take a nap? Why all of a sudden the pain is almost completely gone? I have not been in pain since I started this diet. All of a sudden, the blood vessel problem I was having, it's not that bad. It rarely happens. All of a sudden, I'm not craving caffeine. I'm like cool without caffeine. All of a sudden, my woman stuff is even better. Everything, everything's going better. So that let me know that high fat diet that Dr. Eric Berg and everybody else is pushing, low protein, keto, high fat, it's not for everybody's body. It's dangerous for some people, especially if I think it's dangerous for people of color, women of color. I'm keeping it real. Some of us, we get thick too quick. We get thick to that high fat. Look, like Dorian said, the fat you eat is the fat you wear. And when you're eating that high fat diet, okay, you may not look like you're getting fat on the outside, but something could get fat or fat, extra fat tissue on the inside. There's no guarantee that you fat stay free because I did not look that fat. That fat. I was still, I wasn't like real big when I got the news. But what was happening in a high fat, low sugar diet, it was making me fat on the inside. So I realized, I said, that's a trap for some people. So I said, no. I said, 4 days a week, I'll have my ice cream. I'll make sure I'll stay to the calories. That way I don't put on the fat and then I don't get no pressure on my organs, my lower organs. Y'all, it was getting bad in here. I was almost peeing on myself and everything, y'all. Leave that high fat diet alone, y'all. Leave it alone. Like if you could say, okay, I'm cool, but give it about a year and see what your blood work. Your blood work's gonna be trash. I'm telling you, it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash. You're gonna be shocked, especially if you're a woman, when you get like, oh, this is going on and that's going on. No. Mm-mm. I even noticed there was like fatty tissue under my breast. It didn't go to my belly, but it was under my breast. I'm like, what is going on here? Where's this fat coming from? But it was causing fatty mass, like fat mass here, fat mass there, fat mass there. It wasn't all in my belly. So I was seeing an illusion. I was looking in the mirror and thinking I'm doing good. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, that high fat diet was making me fat on the inside. Just little fat deposits inside my body. If you got fat lumps on your body, you probably need to lead a high fat diet alone. Hi everybody. Thank you very much. I'm telling you, ladies, I noticed that the lumps, like the little fat lumps that I had, little deposits, they're like almost completely gone. But it's when I stopped doing Dr. Ericsberg high fat, low sugar diet. I stopped doing that. So I ain't hating on the man, but Dorian Ryder's right about it, y'all. Dorian Ryder is right. I paid the price. I almost got rushed into emergency surgery. I had to find a way to beat the problem without just accepting the surgery. We're talking about a serious surgery, that changed me forever. So I had to be like, no, I'm cool. I told the doctor, I said, I'm gonna try natural remedies. I'm gonna see what I could do at home. So I've been at this almost 2 months and I see results. Low fat. If you're going to do high fat, pay the bill and be in a calorie deficit. This is what I love to do. I'll look at my calorie count and I'll say, oh, I only had 1,600 calories. I burnt 200 calories. That means I have 200 calories I can eat. I'll have me ice cream. That way I go to sleep with 1,600 calories in my body. I'm guaranteed not to be obese because I'm tall and also because I work out. I work out. So when I have my ice cream, it's when I know that I'm almost at the end of my calorie count for the day. And I have just enough room to have that ice cream. Or I'm in a bigger calorie deficit. I only had 1,400 calories and I burned 200. That means I have room to have 100 or 200 calorie ice cream. The ice cream that I eat is no more than 150 calories a stick. That way, I still get my ice cream in. I'm not depriving myself, but at the same time, I'm still in my calorie deficit, and my fat isn't trashed all day. It's like my cheat food, but I'm cheating when it's safe for me to cheat. When I'm ready to take a nap or meditate, or it's bedtime. So I might sit up and I might have a 150 calorie ice cream treat while I'm watching my movie before bed. That way, I go to sleep rather than I'm trying to run all day on ice cream. I'm trying to run through my lunch break on ice cream energy. That's not going to work. Hi, everybody. Okay, y'all, I got to get ready to go. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to do more talks. Feel free to let me know. Now, ladies, one thing I found out about ice cream, never overshop ice cream because you'll eat more ice cream. Only buy enough ice cream for the week. So I buy just enough to have one a day for 7 days. I might buy, or 2 weeks. That way I'm keeping track, like only one, only one, because I don't want to drive all the way to the store just to get ice cream. Drive all the way to Walmart to get some more ice cream. I'm like, no, that's wasting gas. So I buy enough just for 2 weeks so I know that I'm not going to overeat the ice cream. And if I do eat more than one thing of ice cream, it's because I know that I might have went on an evening walk or went dancing and burned another 200 calories. And I have room to have another ice cream before I go to sleep. So let's say I burned 200 calories in the morning and I'm never gonna go to bed with more than 1,600 calories in me. I can have ice cream at lunchtime if I burn 200 calories in the morning. And then say in the evening, I went on a power walk, at 6 o'clock. I burned 200 calories. I can have ice cream before bed, 200 calorie bar. See, I'm not depriving myself, but I'm not I'm not low energy when I need to be high energy. You need to be high energy before lunchtime. You could go ahead and take a little fallback break and be a little low energy at lunch. But after that, after about an hour or two, you got to get the energy up again. You get the energy up again, and then before bed, yeah, you could be low energy. You go ahead and have your little ice cream. But of course, you need to make sure you're counting your ice cream and know that you only have enough for the amount of time before you go shopping again. Okay? This is how celebrities do it too. I think when they're eating ice cream, because J Lo eats ice cream every day, Ben Affleck, and I know that's what she's doing, because she goes to bed with 1,400 calories in her, and she works out. So she's working out to be able to have her ice cream. So J Lo might burn 300 calories that day in her workout. Okay, so she has ice cream, and then she might go for a walk or whatever. So she's probably eating, J Lo's probably eating maybe 1,750 calories a day. Okay, somewhere around that, and then she just burns off too. So 1,400 is her food, and the other 200 is probably her ice cream. See, you can figure out other people's diet when you hear about what they're eating. So that's how you could do that. She basically eats 1,400 calories of her regular diet and then probably 200 of her ice cream. And she burned almost 300. So she's going to bed with 1,400. But I don't think J Lo's as tall as me. She doesn't look that tall. So that's why it's okay for her to go to bed with 1,400 and still be thick, a little slim thick. But for me to be slim thick, I have to be close to that 1,600. And like if I get like down to like 1,300 or 1,400, I'm like straight skinny. Like that's like stick, almost thick for me. So my sweet spot is like 1,600 to 1,800. That's my range. That's like there, according to how my body puts on weight, being big breasted. I found out that if I go too slow and lose the weight too fast, then I lose my girly stuff. So also when you're getting your energy up and you're in high energy diet, you need to consider how fast you're burning because you don't want to lose your girly stuff. So I suggest you still get an app to keep your calorie count so that you don't lose muscle mass and you're over 35 and you're a female, going into premenopause or whatever. So always have a calorie count. Like I will never go without a calorie counter as an empress. Because last thing I want to do is to have a bunch of loose, thin skin and I'm an empress. All right. Have a good day, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to send a cash appreciation gift, you can send it to my Cash App at money sign Coach V Hunter, or you can send it to my PayPal. Thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.